Hello and welcome back to yet another comic book video. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I figured I'd do another one today because a book came out today that I was really excited about and it did not disappoint. That is, we'll get to it. But these books that I have up here right now came out, I think, 2 weeks ago. So I didn't go to the comic shop yesterday. I caught up on all my books this week from last week. But these ones were out a couple weeks ago. And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles relaunched with the new #1. And this book was excellent. It was a great story about Raphael in prison. And he's kind of being blackmailed by the warden to do his bidding type of thing. And just a really good story. Great artwork. I just enjoyed it. Jason Aaron is writing that one, and I think he hit it out of the park. I'm looking forward to the next issue. And in the middle we have Fish Flies by Jeff Lemire. I haven't read all of these. I think I've read through issue 5, and I've been enjoying this story a lot, and I need to just catch up on that one. But yeah, Fish Flies. Good story. Okay, and also books that came out that I got a couple weeks ago. This one may have been even back further than that, I'm not sure. We have Incredible Hulk #14, and this one I believe is first cover appearance of Eldest. And this has been a slow burn with this story. It's been a lot of good side adventures with Hulk, going into these kind of horror scenes and stuff. It's really been entertaining. I've really enjoyed this. And I've actually picked up 3 copies of this one. So I got 3 copies of that, and I've yet to read that. I need to catch up on my Incredible Hulk as well. Okay. I picked up a copy of Ultimates #2. And this one made me laugh, so I picked up 2 copies of it. Winnie the Pooh Demon Hunter. Winnie the Pooh Demon Hunter. You heard correct. Winnie the Pooh Demon Hunter. Okay, yeah, that's it for what I had gotten from the shop a couple weeks ago, so we'll get them out of here. Leave Fish Flies there. Put these down here somewhere. Now we'll go through what I grabbed today at my shop. Let me make room here. Okay. First up, Star Wars High Republic Adventures #8 from Dark Horse Comics. I read the first couple of issues of that and I just wasn't very interested. I've been collecting it, but I'm not reading it. I'm collecting everything High Republic, and this one I wasn't loving this one, so I just haven't been reading it. Doctor Strange is on my pull list. I'm not reading this. Not that I dislike it or anything. I just haven't read it. Doctor Strange, 18. I've got the whole run. It's by Jed McKay. That's why I put it on my pull list, but I just never got around to reading it. Is what it is. Okay. Grimm Fairy Tales 86. I always pick up Grimm Fairy Tales. Right. This one I'm looking forward to reading. This is Incredible Hulk 15. I showed 14 earlier, the first cover appearance of Eldest. And we'll see what 15 has to offer. I picked up 2 copies of that. 2 copies. Okay. Next up we have Ultimate Black Panther #7. Absolute power tie-in here. This is Batman #1 51. 153, on a side note, Batman 153 is introducing a new story arc with and it's actually introducing a brand new character in that issue. So I've already pre-ordered, I believe, 3 copies of 153. So yeah, Batman 153 is one to look out for. I'll put if I can get the cover image, I'll put a picture of it up. Here we have Star Wars The High Republic main series number 10. And I grabbed 2 copies of that. And another one that's on my pull list, that's on my pull list as well. Ultimate Spider-Man number 7. I've only read the first 3 or 4 issues of this, but this is really good. I mean, that's a general consensus as well, as this has been a really good book. So, and what has not been an extremely good book, but I still do enjoy this. I not that I enjoy it, but I collect this. I always have collected this. I always will. No matter how bad it gets, I'll always buy Amazing Spider-Man 54. I mean, that's an awesome cover. I like Ed McGuinness's artwork. And I picked up 2 copies of that. So that one, just for cover value on its own, that's a really super cool cover. Okay. Here we have Gunslinger Spawn 34, and I've got, I believe, this whole run. I read the first probably 12 issues maybe, and I haven't read it since, and it's another one of those things where I just quit reading it. Not that I didn't like it, it just fell behind on it, and now I'm way behind, ridiculously behind. And now for the big book of the week. I've read it and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I loved this book. This is the Uncanny X-Men number 3. And I picked up 3 copies of number 1. Uncanny X-Men number 1. And I picked up 3 copies of it. And I did read this one. And man, what a great story. Gail Simone hit it out of the park in this book. I love the dynamic between Rogue, Gambit, and Wolverine. The way that they bantered together, the way that they worked together, it felt familiar. I'm of a certain age where I enjoyed the X-Men stories of the 80s and 90s. More so the 80s, early 90s type. Like the first X-Men cartoon from the 90s and the Claremont run. You know, the monumental Claremont run and all that. This took me back to that. It really had feeling. It had heart. It made you feel. It made you think. It was so well written. And we did get a new character, and maybe her last appearance as well. I'm not exactly sure. We got a cameo of 4 characters at the end. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to spoil anything, but the story, the writing, the feeling of it really sucked you in and gave you a really good feeling. Gave me I thoroughly enjoyed this. My hat's off to Gail Simone. Good job, good job. Very good. Looking forward to continuing to collect and read both Jed McKay's X-Men and Uncanny X-Men. Both of them were really good, but this one, to me, was the best. If you are a fan of like just a classic X-Men feel, the mutants, struggle, their angst, and kind of their wantingness to fit in, and you know, the humans' ire against them type of thing. This book gave me that feel, and it had a lot of heart and a lot of feeling. Great writing. So that's it. That's all I wanted to do, was kind of give my little thought of Uncanny X-Men. Gail Simone nailed it. Great. Loved it. Looking forward to more. Can't wait for more. All right, guys. Leave a comment. Did you like Uncanny X-Men? Did you buy it? Did you like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reboot? Because I did. I really did. And I'm looking forward to more of that. The art in Uncanny X-Men. The writing and the art was top notch on this book. There, I said it. All right. All right, guys. Hopefully I can get... I'm going to try to get more of these out on more of a regular basis. Once again, just my kind of reviews and looking at this. Watch out for that Batman number 153. That's the one that kind of pops in my head. Deadpool number 7 or 8, which is coming up, is going to feature Deadpool's daughter, Ellie Delgado? Ellie something. She's going to become the new Deadpool type of thing. So that'd be one, even if you don't care for that kind of a story, it's worth collecting. You know, it's worth a buy. If you're a comic collector, then it's worth buying for sure. That's a couple of things coming up. Batman 153 for sure. So, all right, guys, enjoy your comics, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.